Climate change has made heat waves like this more frequent and more intense. Wassim Cornet reports from Los Angeles.
More than 1/3 of all Americans are currently under some kind of heat alert, either a heat advisory, which is the lower grade warning, which basically says that there could be some concern for people who are particularly sensitive to heat, and the highest level excessive heat warning, which basically underlines the fact that if you do not take precautions and you are caught up in this heat without any precautions, well, it could quickly turn deadly. But here in California, it's been making headlines for the past 4 or 5 days. But let's take you to Phoenix, Arizona, home to about 5 million people, where they have been dealing with the brutal and punishing and relentless heat. For now, on this Saturday, they actually got, for the 16th consecutive day, more than 110 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 43.3 degrees Celsius. Now, the all-time record stretch, the longest streak at that level, was 18 days back in 1974, rather. And as things stand right now, as the forecast stands, well, will probably hit at least 21 days. And of course, it's not just that extreme temperature during the day. It is also very, very warm nights in Phoenix, in places like Las Vegas, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are seeing consistently low temperatures, the lowest temperature of the day around 5 or 6 a.m. in the low 30s Celsius, low 90s Fahrenheit. And that is very, very dangerous for anyone who really doesn't have any air conditioning, because the heat, the taxing heat over during the day and at night, when it doesn't allow the body to cool, that is what can lead to significant heat exhaustion and later on heat stroke. And let's take you mentioned, to Death Valley, because the eyes of meteorologists around the world will be on Death Valley this Sunday, because we could actually get the highest temperature ever reliably recorded on our planet this Sunday. I say reliable because there is an old record from 1913 that most meteorologists say was probably an erroneous reading or a false observation. But the all-time reliable record in Death Valley, 54.4 Celsius, that's 130 Fahrenheit. The official forecast for this Sunday, 131 Fahrenheit, 55 degrees Celsius. So all eyes will be on that thermometer in Death Valley to see whether we will hit that just absolutely ridiculously high level of heat. But of course, this all has some significant consequences in places like Arizona, in Nevada, in New Mexico. There have been dozens of heat-related deaths already since the start of this summer. It also triggers more stress for the power grid. Already, the city of Houston in Texas has asked some of its residents to conserve electricity, to increase the AC thermostat by a few degrees, to stop using major appliances during the day, like your washing machine or your dishwasher. And of course, there is that risk of wildfires. We've seen some wildfires pop up in Oregon. Just east here of Los Angeles, there are 4 wildfires going on, and firefighters are currently battling those blazes.